And it just returns all the variable information. So we have name, ID, major. Okay, now I'm stuck because I want to return the course list. Okay. How did we handle this in the example that we did for the network?
Anybody remember how we did?
Sure, we made a method that created one big long string, if you will, of all these things. So what we'll do is I'll call make list. And we're going to come down here and create make list. Oops. You need your parentheses. Okay. It's going to return a big long string, well, multiple strings. Okay. We need a holder. We need to walk through the list. It's string S course list. Plus equals, okay, S dot toString. Plus, I'm going to put at the end of it a \n, so we'll just have one on each line instead of all strung together. Okay. But it'll still do the job. Return message. All right. So there is student, okay, according to our standards. Any problems writing the statement? Now, y'all should be pretty familiar with array lists now. We've certainly seen enough of those floating around. Okay. And this pretty much looks like show, because it has a list of actors with a make list in it. And it looks like network, kind of, because it had a make list of networks. Same sort of process. Okay. So you have other samples. Let's go save this thing. Now remember, you can only have one public class, and that's what it's got to be saved as. So save as. Course GUI.job. All right, let's go see how much it blows up. All right. Now, when you get a whole slew of these, please start at the top. It may be that you can do one and get rid of all of them. So this is good. I know y'all look and go, oh gosh, that's too many. But it's good. If you don't find these, if you don't look for errors and things, you just don't remember anything. Where are we? Come back up. All right, oops.
It's supposed to be sweet.
Oh, well, there you go. That'll solve a whole bunch of problems right there, right? That will get all my J components, all my J everything. See, that's easy. I told you, go to the top. And I will tell you, and I know it's not true of you guys, but my Java 1 guys, they start at the bottom. And you just can't get it all that way. So let's save it. Let's just see how many they got rid of for the hay of it.
What did you correct? I'm sorry.
Swing at the top, I misspelled it.
Oh,
Now we're down to 2. From 44 and 2 with just one little typo. All right, cannot find symbol. That's because I misspelled course box, didn't I? It should have been a big B. And that's because I just blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go see. All right, where was it? Here it's okay. Here. Okay.
I think at the top you had a lowercase c.
I had a what?
Whenever you declared it at the top, very top.
Yeah, add course box.
Oh, yeah, we gotta fix that. Okay. Once again, just typos. But most people, when they see that many errors fly by, they panic. And oh, one little typo will fix most of it. Cool. Okay. Now I have a test case in here, so I can just say Java for SCUI. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Oh, not bad. Okay. So I can add a student, or I can add a course. I need to fix this, don't I?
yeah, I was supposed to say
Yeah,
chicken bowl.
we really should just do one or another. Okay. But I could undo it if I wanted the user to do it that way. Probably not too terribly convenient. We should let him do one or the other. So we'll go back and fix that. How do I fix that?
Was it group?
Button group, yeah. Okay. this seems, that works, okay. This drops down and we look at our little scroll bar, how slick. Okay, is that exciting or what? I'm sure you're just amazed. Okay. All right, let's go back and fix this. Is there anything else we really want to fix? This space there, it's not too bad. Not too bad. All right, let's come over here. Let's do another button group. We'll just call it the choice group.
Is that what you do?
I said button group and called it choice group. Private button group, choice group. And then we're gonna come down here. And this is as good as any. We'll say choice group equals new button group.
I think you spelled choice wrong, but there's on.
Well, all right. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so I've got the button group created, okay, what goes in there? Oh yeah, the two boxes, that's fine. So we'll come in here and say choice group dot add student box. Choice group dot add course box. All right, now on the add pieces, I don't add these two things, I add the panel. No, there's no panel, never mind, that's fine. I was thinking panels, we're not using panels. All right, so we should be okay, let's see what happens.
Can you go back up to that where you added in?
It's just the same as the button group from major group, it's just called choice group. Okay.
No, I'm sorry, the other one you had, where you actually went in and put them into the group.
Oh,
The
come
options.
on, it's the same as we just did. It's the same process,
thank you.
over and over again. All right, let's see, let's save it, let's see what we got. Okay, chunk, okay, we're in business. Okay. All right, now, we built this a GUI a couple of times, we should have a handle on being able to do this kind of stuff. Okay. Let's look at how we respond to the user. Okay. Right now, I can punch any of these I want, but it doesn't do anything. Now, when you want to respond to the user, we're going to watch for things called events. We're going to build event listeners. Okay. Now, in Java, there are a ton of listeners. We're only going to do 2. Okay. We're basically going to listen to buttons. But you can listen to fields. You can listen to anything. You can listen to fields. You can listen to actual radio buttons, actual checkboxes, and we'll do one of those. Okay. You can listen to the keyboard. You can listen to the mouse. I mean, you can listen to anything you want to listen to. We're not going to do that. We're going to listen to buttons. Okay. But if you learn these two, you know all the others, and they're the same process over and over again.
When you're saying listen, you're referring to somebody on the
Punching
user's
something in.
end punching or making an interaction with
Yeah, in Java, when they punch something, it's called an event, and what we do in behind the scenes is build a listener that listens to the event that they have done, whatever that is. Okay? And all I'm saying is we can build a listener for anything, we're just not gonna. Okay? So let's build an easy one first. Okay? When I click finish, I want the program to shut down and go back to the command prompt. Okay? Right now it doesn't do nothing. So let's go build a listener that when I click this, it stops and goes back to the command prompt. Okay? All righty. There's a couple of ways to do it, and we're going to learn both. Okay? Actually, there's more than 2, but we're only going to learn 2. What we're going to do is we're going to build a listener. Find a good place for it. Now, it has to be inside the course GUI. Remember, I've got 2 classes in this file, my course GUI and my student. So this listener is going to listen to the GUI, so it needs to be inside the course GUI class. Okay? So that's why I'm coming up here. All righty. We're going to build something called an action listener.